In this video, I wanted to share how I'm planning on creating something for free that most people are used to paying for, and then figure out another way to kind of monetize it. So I built this software called Wealthway, and I do personal finance. I'm helping people with their personal finances, save more money, paying off debt, just building up more confidence with the personal finances. And in this industry, most people are, you know, they're they're assuming that they're going to pay for a monthly subscription or an annual subscription to one of these like budgeting apps, and things like that. And after watching entrepreneurs like Alex Hormozy and other people talk about value, it's like, how can I create this and make it as good as the paid apps, and then figure out another way to monetize. But first, I think we have to start with how I even built this software. So I use this tool called Replit, Replit, and gosh, guys, it is so cool. I cannot believe how what's even happening with technology. Like, what are we doing here? On my long-term vision for my business in 10 years, in the 10-year section, which is crazy, I said, hey, it'd be awesome if we had a software, because, again, that's what a lot of these personal finance businesses do. They built up like a budgeting tracking software. And it's like, wow, okay, but that's probably gonna be expensive. I need software engineers. I need people with skills to be able to do this. That's why I was in the 10 years. First of all, it was a limiting belief that I thought it would take me 10 years to be able to afford a software engineer. That's one problem with this plan. But two, like, the technology already exists. So I was watching a podcast with a very popular entrepreneur. He's, very, very popular. And he was saying for one of his internal businesses, he jumped on this tool called Replit, and he created just a software using his regular everyday English, and it just created this software. So like, if you look here, the blue text is me, okay? And then we have like a conversation. So I'm like, hey, fix all these, and I'm yelling at it. I'm using a lot of caps because I'm like, hey, what the hell are you doing? But it spits out all this stuff here. And then it's like, okay, I fixed it for you. Can you check it? And then I'm like, okay, let me, I have another question and another follow-up, and it just updates it over and over and over again. It's like, having a software engineer on your team. And it's just so cool because I have literally zero coding experience. I'm basically a dinosaur when it comes to technological stuff too. Like, even with like phone stuff or connected technology, I'm just like such a dinosaur. I never really took the time to learn a lot of this stuff. So for me, the idea that I can like create a software is just so cool. So this isn't really a pitch for Replit. I would do some research though, and look at your own thing. And then we're going to get back into my plan here for my business. But do research. I would just look for Replit or other sort of like competitors in the space. And I think every business should have at least one piece of software, even if you don't share it with your audience or with your customers. Like, even if it's internal, how can you build something that makes your process go way faster? Sorry, I'm just making sure there's no like special information here. So because anything that you think like, man, this is such a challenging thing for me. It takes so much time for me to do X activity. You can create a software to make it easier. Trust me. And I've been watching a ton of videos on YouTube about this as well. And so many people are talking about this topic because it's absolutely blowing up. And a lot of people have videos that say like, I literally have no coding experience and I created an app. And then when you get in the video, they say technical things, and it's like, okay, you had some context, you had some experience. I don't have any. I'm just using my English words and it's creating software, which is just so cool. So yeah, I check out Replit. I have a link down in the description if you guys want to check it out. But I would do research and just kind of see whichever one you want to do. But for my master plan here of taking over the world, how can I create something that is so good that people are stupid to say no, right? What is that, Alex Hormozy's line? And so many people are used to paying for budget services. Some companies have, they have free, like a very good free model, and then there is a paid up tier if you want like advanced analytics, or if you want to connect, bank accounts. And there's obviously like some challenges along with connecting bank accounts to stuff like that. But like, I've started to think, how can I create this product as good as people are paying 70, 80, $100 a year, and just making it free and then figuring out how to monetize afterwards. Now, I do have some plans, but I'm not sure how possible they are yet. Looking at, I've used ChatGPT a lot to like, hey, is this possible? Is this possible? What are the cons here? How expensive is this? So I'm getting a context of like, so like if I were to offer this for free and then at the end of the day, like somehow create something that I can connect people's bank accounts. It's like, okay, ChatGPT, how expensive is that? And you ask it by like how many users. So it's like, how expensive would this be at 100 users, 1,000 users, 100,000 users, 1,000,000 users, right? And it gets it gets pretty expensive pretty quickly. So now, I mean, I know why people are charging for these services and for these softwares, but how can I make it just as good and then figure out how to monetize afterwards? So I do have some thoughts, but I just wanted to kind of like thought dump on this video here. I'm making these videos because I really had no one to like chat with about like my entrepreneurial journey. The only person that knows that I'm doing this is my wife, and she's super supportive, but like she doesn't need to know like the ins and outs of the daily grind or whatever. Like when I talk to her about stuff, it has to be almost higher level, or she's just like not loses interest, but like she just has no context. She doesn't. It's hard to explain. Like, again, she's super supportive. She like is a great. We have 2 kids, so she does a lot of like parenting at night. Unfortunately, when I'm jumping on to work, like she's super supportive. But just like I was looking for people that that can relate and are going through the same struggle. That's why I created this YouTube channel. That's why I'm uploading videos in here. I'm spending time to like thought dump and then also like try and build a community of other entrepreneurs in progress. So if you value that at all, let me know in the comments. I have a free community. Well, I guess it's not a free community. I do charge $1, unfortunately, because the bots can be a little intense. But I have a community on Skool.com for this community, Entrepreneur in Progress. And I'm actually doing this thing right now where if you join my community and then pay for a Skool community, I will pay for your first month of Skool for free. I will literally, if you use my affiliate link. So what happens is, you join my community. It's a great way to connect with other entrepreneurs. Right now, it's just me. I just created it, okay? And I don't want your money. That's why it's $1, but I don't want bots in here as well. and then you can use my link, which is here. And what it's going to do is bring you to a page where you can sign up for Skool, and whichever plan you sign up for, there's a $9 plan a month, which is just insane. Like, how could you not sign up for a community for $9 a month? And then there's a $99 plan, which is where my main community is. It's Dollar Discipline University, okay? And then, yeah, Skool gives away 40% affiliate income. So it's at no extra cost for you. I would just get 40% of whichever one you do. And then we're in a community together, and we can talk about how to grow our businesses, or like kind of what you're struggling with. It's not a business growth community. It's more of a like mindset and just like this, guys. It's hard. It's hard to build a business. So that's kind of the thoughts around this. If you like these videos, let me know. I'm making these for my future self, but also to build a community of entrepreneurs. So let me know down in the comments if you like these, and I will see you in the next one.